Hey y'all, what's good? Oh yeah, the camera's right there. Alright, so I was just like mindlessly scrolling through YouTube today and subscribing to real YouTubers that actually just make a video, record themselves, they talk about some stuff, and they might have some editing in it, they might not. And I think I subscribed to about like 5-6 people. And trying to ignore all the other stuff like the doom scrolling, like, you know, the negative stuff. But I mean, some of it is positive with negativity. Like, anyways, there was one YouTube short that I don't think it came from the person that it came from, but still it went viral, probably because they worded it a different way. And it was this jacked up minivan from like 1991. You know, the one that was like real sloped in the front. And it was like jacked up like at least 1.5 feet. And like it was funny, like her commentary, but like I said, I don't even know it. Like I don't think I subscribed to the real person, like where it came from. But so that's how stuff gets lost on the internet. Like you think, you know, like something can go viral, like it ain't even that, like it ain't even from the originator. But anyways, like here's my topic today. Like, what's better? Like there was this guy, like he made a video, like I don't know like if I'm subscribed to him or not, but he was talking about he doesn't like working a 9 to 5. And here's what I got to say about it. Like I've never really had a 9 to 5, but what about a like a 6 to 4? Because basically I was gonna call it a 5 to 5. Like, would you rather have a 5 to 5? Because a 9 to 5 sounds way better to me than a 5 to 5. Because like the reason why like I call it 5 to 5 is because when I've had a job, it was basically a 5 to 5. Like some days I'll get off early, but the reason why like I call it a 5 to 5, I don't want it to be a 5 to 5, is basically a 6 to 4 or a 7 to 4 or a 7 to 3. Some days it could be like a 7 to 3. Some days it could be a 7 to 12. Some days it could be a because you know you don't really start working until you get there, and you gotta wake up at 5 o'clock. If it's like some good jobs was 5:30 in the morning, and I didn't have to be there till 6 o'clock, and it's like when it's a 5 to 5, it's like you trying to get there by 5:30. And then by the time you get home, it ain't like it's already 5 o'clock. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, is a 4 to 6. See, I don't even want to. I don't even want to call it a 5 to 5, because then like a boss man. See, I had a boss man one time. He was making this joke, right? And he was like, "I pay you by the day. There's 24 hours in a day." Like, that joke, it was a joke, but it doesn't feel good. And like, there was like one day at like some other job, and I swear it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock. We was gonna get paid for some overtime. It was a long bad day, and sometimes it be like that. And like I said, sometimes it be some short days. Like what I'm talking about is like trees. Like if there's a lot of trees where you live at, you could get a job working with trees. And that's the kind of job that I had. And like I miss it. I miss it like at least every day. And like there's good crews and there's crews where there's like it's not so good. And there's good boss men and there's boss men where it's not so good. It just depends on how their attitude is and how they respect their workers. If they treat their workers like quality over quantity, because there's some places where like I've seen it like it wasn't quality over quantity, it was more quantity over quality, because people just come in and out, like people just they don't like the the vibe there. Like the vibe could be off. because it could like feel like chaos. It could feel like chaos, like when the boss man don't want to be there. Boss man don't want to be there, and then it becomes more chaotic. And the jobs that I have liked was where the boss man was there. You know, these days it could be a boss lady. You know, I mean, it doesn't always have to be a man. But I've never had a chance to work with like a boss lady. That would be cool, honestly. But yeah, like it is a man's world when it comes to hard work, and it does take a lot of muscle and sweat, the way it's always been. And you see in today's day and age, a lot more women are jumping into the trade. So there's like women welders, women mechanics, like women technicians, and it's awesome. Like, I like that. And a lot of those kind of jobs, those are more like 9 to 5s. Those are more like, they have different hours. Like, I had a job before where it was more like a landscaping job. It was more like it was more like a 8 to 2. It was like, we would get off at like 2 o'clock. It didn't pay a lot of money at all. Like, I didn't like it because it didn't pay a lot of money. But it seemed like he was paying his regular workers that had been there for a long time pretty good. Like, and then, you know, like how you get paid is going to be different by state. And that's what's so weird about it. Because you hear these folks complaining in other areas of the country, and they get paid a lot more, but the stuff that they buy and where they live, they pay a lot more as well. And it's just weird. Like it's like different states have become different countries, all within themselves, even though like they aren't a country, because we can cross, you know, the state lines and stuff. And like dealing with trees, I've crossed state lines, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, it could be long days, and it just wear you out. So that's why, like, I started looking at a 9 to 5. Like, it could be something better, and it wouldn't wear me down so much faster, because it's like, if you don't have love and you just working and you don't really have anybody, and it like, if you're the type of person where you need love to kind of just be happy about your life, well, it's gonna be harder. Cause like, I worked with a guy one time, he was super happy to be single. He had his own place and he was proud of it, you know. And but me, like after a while of being single, like, I didn't really like it very much. So, you know, like I said, I kind of have like a mental problem, like a mental challenge, where it's like I guess I've been in love too many times, and like I feel like it's super hard for me to try to start a new relationship or something. Even though I get that way when I'm around a woman. Like, last time I was at Best Buy and I could feel like she liked me, or like that chick at Target. Like, I can sense their aura, and then it just like, yeah, like, I miss being in a relationship. But if a relationship feels like work, I don't like to be in it. So, I mean, that's probably why I ended up single. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about how a 9 to 5 is better than a 5 to 5, 6 to 4, whatever you want to call it. It's it varies by nature, I guess. And I come from a family of I guess you would call them 5 to 5ers, because it's just it seems like you only get a few hours after work, and then you got to go to sleep and do it all over again. And I feel like people, like Americans, should get more vacation days, because Americans have the least amount of vacation days. Like, I looked that up a long time ago, because just, you know, the work. And it's like, it could be a rainy day or whatever, and then like people don't go to work for a couple days. So I guess it's like that. But like Europeans, they have like 19 vacation days or something, like paid vacation days or something like that. And Americans, they really, like, a lot of Americans really don't have paid vacation days. But like, I have gotten like, paid, like, Christmas, like an extra check for Christmas. That's about it. If it's a rainy day, you know, like, I didn't get paid for it. That's what sucks about it. It's like a seasonal job. And but I imagine it's the same way for a lot of folks working a 9 to 5. Like, they probably don't get paid days off. So, you know, but if you want to, like, be a high achiever, you just keep working towards it. It don't matter what kind of job you work. If you're good at what you do and you stay to it, you're gonna move up the ranks. That's just the way it is. So, you know, because even if it's like that landscaping business that I was talking about, I don't really like it. But even if it is like that, like, people like, because you, like, I would have liked it probably, like, if I would have started my own business, and then it would have grew and grew and grew. Like that one guy, he ended up having like 40 pieces of equipment because he made it his own business. Like, that's the way he started. So he was a boss man with like 4 or 5 crews, you know, like, and but it would help to build your credit up a little bit, and, you know, you could get a grant from the government just to start your own job. It depends on which kind of president is in, like, it depends on your state, I guess. Like, you would have to look into it. And then if you build your reputation up with whoever, like, what kind of company you with, they could end up helping you start your own business. It might be harder though, because you might have to pay them back a lot more than what you would expect. And, like, if you have equipment failures, you know, that might bankrupt you. It just depends on the economy, like I said. But yeah, so a lot of people, they really don't want that headache, and they would just rather be a good employee. And I understand that. Like, I told myself that it would be better for me to try to be a good employee and get good at that than to try to start my own business without being a good employee. So, you know, good luck. Good luck to you. And I just, you know, just, if you feel like you don't like where you live, maybe you should move to somewhere else, because part of me was kind of feeling like that. But like I said, I would be happy if I just had love, and everybody's different. So, yeah, I wish the best for everyone. You know, like, I feel like I am a positive person, and I just think that Americans should be happy. And there's a lot of negativity out there these days about how people are struggling, and, like, I really don't appreciate it, because this is supposed to be a really good country to live in. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay? So, remember that, and try to live that way. So, but yeah, y'all have a good one, and I'll holla at y'all later.